These are your latest Gorill-eases to big screen, streaming different countries, a bunch of moving parts, so be sure to check your local listings for any of these releases as of Friday near you. One of those parts is Canada. Quick mention of movies I've chatted about again and again. They're out in your country. I haven't seen The Eternal Daughter, but I'll see anything Tilda Swinton, and probably twice for obvious reasons. Consider my interest doubly piqued. And holy hell in a handbasket was Hunt good. Pack a spare adrenal gland, they're both yours now. But onto the ones I've not covered. The creative juices in Hollywood have slowed to an ooze. A colloidal overnight out, room temperature eggnog. Okay, so Violent Night doesn't look that bad, but case in point on the creativity. This is only the industry's second movie with that "it was right there" type title. A movie machine that ingeniously mines nostalgia, culture, whatever to go, I got it guys. What if a traditional good guy, but brutal? Knockout stuff. And didn't Mel Gibson just do this exact movie? Before I dig myself any deeper into the naughty list with Santa Claus, at least it's caught David Harbour, whose bundles are fun. Now as a jaded Santa taking to drink who drops down the chimney of a hostage situation and arrests a blood-red sleigh ride. Color me intrigued by Noah Baumbach lightening up on White Noise, which is on limited silver screen release before taking to streaming by year's end. Previously, the writer-director put Adam Driver through the ringer on Marriage Story, and here, his professor/dad/American everyman/husband 4 times is once again fighting to keep another family whole, all while a so-called airborne toxic event threatens their community with a mini-apocalypse. Too close to home. A Don DeLillo adaptation promises heightened normality and flattened spectacle, wrapped in pure black comedy gold. Funny enough, all that's relevant to my film criticism here, not the menu, later. Keeping it with confused, schlubby uncles for a bit, Guy Pearce is a reclusive author trying to figure out who keeps sending him cryptic letters about a book he'd rather forget after a mass shooter claimed his bestseller, The Infernal Machine, as inspiration. Is he dealing with a copycat? Will his literary work set off more insanity? Are shooter and letter guy right that his book contains a secret coded message? Did a Hollywood exec have that memento common sense to just tattoo "Guy Pearce needs to eat" on his arm? I sadly just YouTubed "What happened to Guy Pearce, Looper?" Fortunately, just seems like he got hairier, but hopefully the Infernal Machine means he's back on the rise. Looks a touch tacky, maybe predictable, but Pearce is a solid actor, and what's the harm in throwaway thralls? Urban legend says that if you put tacky and throwaway in the same sentence, a paranormal teen slasher will appear before you. Spooky. The friendship game involves an arcane device some teens buy at a yard sale. After a woman made entirely of crochet explains the game puts the strength of your friendships to the test. And if that relationship doesn't survive, neither do you. I fully suspect 15 minutes in, I'll frantically be deleting all my contacts to opt out of life and this movie ASAP. What if enduring this no doubt dreadful movie together is the ultimate test of friendship? Bestie, we're dying. Look, everyone out to see this knows what they're in for. The friendship game knows what it is. At least it's not out marketing itself for that Violent Night money. I'll be saving mine on this one. And for the poor little guys, the indie movies too stuck out for me this week and probably deserve more attention than 17,000 YouTube views between them. I searched randomly Fish Dad, and even this man, a genetic broth of Marx and Chomsky but jazzed about fish, who wants you to know algae is your bestie, is as popular as 2 movies on the big screen right now. Both North Circular and Tori and Lokita are doing limited release in the UK. This first's a beautiful looking documentary, a lament on the back of a picturesque postcard to the iconic Dublin street of the same name. A hub of art and culture, but unsurprisingly fight art. Themes of colonialism and oppression abound. And that's a nice tagline, a quote from Dublin singer Frank Hart. Those in power write the history, those who struggle write the songs. Black and white Irish Isles can only really improve for me after Belfast. And the Dardenne brothers probably can't sing, but they can damn sure make a movie. Tori and Lokita are 2 desperate African migrants, refugees, what have you, pretty sick splitting hairs about children abandoned to street life. They're caught between the cold, forbidding world of chasing paperwork to stay in Belgium and fighting for any means necessary to live with something like a crumb of dignity, even if that means being forced into an underground world. Tori and Lokita looks very well acted for kids, thanks to young Pablo Schills and Jolie Mbundu respectively. Wouldn't expect anything less from the tender directors Dardenne. All those movies are out this weekend.
Sir, we just intercepted this.
사장님, CIA가 주변 감청 중이었는데 각하 테러를 감지했답니다.
뭐? 차세워! 차세워!
Got it. What should we do?
Can you take him out from here?
No, that's too far.
Damn it! Flood!
First floor, 4 and 8 clear. Search the second floor.
Afternoon's going to operate. The building is not secure yet.